And there is only one thing we say to death. Not today.
Hey, buddy, watch this.
I actually think this could be a decent hand against Shaman if it's like some kind of crazy totem start. The I-beams perhaps wouldn't be active very soon, but maybe not too long, right? If we can coin an Aldraki, like turn 3, we'd have a 1-cost I-beam maybe. Oh, I forgot for Arana. No! I love her so much too. I love her so much. Although I did like her pre-transformation portrait notably more than her post-transformation portrait. I wish we could get pre-transformation Arana, and maybe she'd be like a druid or something. I don't know. Whatever she would be. It'd be kind of weird though for her not to be Demon Hunter, I guess. So maybe she's still Demon Hunter. Just, you know, her, like in her going out clothes instead of her fancy Demon Hunter clothes. Do we think this guy cares about his totems, guys? Or was that totem an incidental totem? I think we can catch up anyway if he does buff his totems a lot. Let's just play the outcast here while we can. I think we have the ability to deal enough damage soon to clear crazy totems with I-beams and stuff, particularly with Moarg I-beam. And even if we take a bunch of hits, we'll be fine. All right, another metamorphosis seems pretty cool. That's just 20 damage. Eventually, I'm sure that will be impactful. Anybody see interaction between Elise and Lorana? Oh, no, that's a fun idea. What does it do? What do they say? Are they like kind of nice? Or are they like kind of mean? That's what I'd be curious about. Like, are they like all chummy or are they like, Arana, what have you done? That's what I'm curious about. All right, this is kind of lame. Bit of a dud turn, really. Clearly don't think he cares about totems that much though, so maybe we just go face here. Yeah, let's just put some face damage in. Maybe even attacking is not right there then, honestly, because we don't need to hurry. We're not in a hurry either. I mean, with double metamorphosis though, I guess we kind of do want to push a little. Elise doesn't say anything, and Arana says she has some new tricks. They probably didn't want to bring in the Elise voice actor again, but they were certainly willing to prep Arana as voice actor for that situation. Man, I gotta tell you guys, after recording a few videos off stream, this never happens where I get roped. But on stream, it happens a lot. I'm coming around to the fact that we probably get stream sniped more often than I realize. I always was of the notion that we probably don't get stream sniped that much, but now I'm starting to wonder more. Because I never get roped off stream. And then on stream I get on, because I know the difference specifically because I'm editing it, and I have to cut out all this dead air when I edit stream games, where my opponent is just doing nothing for the first minute of their turn. So I don't know. Maybe it's not so much stream sniping as they're just like thinking more because they know they're on camera, that sort of thing. I don't want to, you know, attribute malice necessarily, but I have noticed a distinct difference in the sort of time it takes to do all that.
Vengeance is mine.
This is debatable, right? Like, do we care more about the ramp or do we care more about the... I think I care more about the ramp, right? Yeah. Damage isn't that important to us. Oh, crap. I'm at 10 cards. I guess we're dumping this, eh? Could dump the Zephyrus, I suppose. But I don't think the spell damage upside on the Thalamus matters much when we have the Moarg in hand, right? Like, the spell damage, who cares? This draws me a card, though, so what? It doesn't help the problem if he kills it, which he will. That didn't solve a problem at all. That just duplicated the problem. Delayed it very momentarily. Very minor delay of the problem. Very minor delay. That's a good burn at least. Burning card draw when we have a full hand is just fine. We go Altruist double twin slice here. We could clear everything except the 3/3, which isn't that good. Altruist I-beam, though, is pretty good if we want to commit the early Altruist. I mean, without the Skull Gul'dan's in hand, you know, and the hand being this full, I think it's probably worth it. We could even coin the other I-beam as well, but we don't need to. But also just Immolation Aura. Spending 3 on the I-beam is probably not my favorite thing in the world, but it's certainly not that bad. All right. If Blizzard let you make voice lines for a new character, who would it be and what would you say? It would be called Regis the Best. And I would say, hey, I'm Regis the Best. and I'd be a 0-mana 10/10 with Death Rattle, summon a board full of 10/10s. And it would be so balanced. It always starts in your opening hand. Did you read the card? No, I've never played Blood Mage Thanatos before. I didn't know what it did because I definitely needed to read it because I'm unfamiliar with the card. I've never read it once in my life in the last 5 years of playing this game. I've never seen the card text before somehow. I know it's weird, but you just have to believe me. I think I'm going to start metamorphosing face. I'm pretty sure this guy's going to have healing, so it feels a little bit wasteful, but I have nothing else to do. Maybe I just don't activate it yet, actually, is the real play. Maybe we just chill. It's not like he's going to delete my hero power. Just wait and see if we can push more damage sort of simultaneously. Sounds weak in this meta. Wouldn't be played in Demon Hunter. 0-mana 10/10. That'll be the only thing that gets us excited in 40 years is the... Specifically that. Do we go double Moarg into I-Beam here, or do we want to save one of the Moargs for the Galakron 8/8s? I think we probably do, right? So Moarg Chaos Nova for the Galakron 8/8 seems better. I guess that means we could go like Altruist. Let's see, that's 4, 5, 6, 8 with a spare mana here. That's probably fine. Get some damage through here. We can use the hero power that way. Oh, actually, I have to play the Moarg first, don't I? Yeah. So we lose one activator here, but we need this to clear the dude, right? So maybe we don't even coin, since we don't have to. Is it worth 1 additional damage? Well, actually, I guess it's worth quite a bit of additional damage, but I also empty my hand out. I don't think squeezing all these resources out is worth 2 incremental damage from Altruist, right? Like, using the coin and the second slice. Like, this gives 2 anyway, so really only gain a net 2 off the Altruist, which seems pretty pointless. Now, this is very easily cleared, I'm sure. Any of his invoke cards deal with the Altruist. I think that was still an okay Altruist turn, given that we don't have Skull of Gul'dan in hand. If we had Skulls and I thought we could pull off like a crazy Altruist later, certainly I'd probably hang tight, but we're not in that world, right? We're not in that world. Oh, of course. Still quite happy to get that. Not gonna complain. Oh my god, Warglaves is crazy good, alright. I'm gonna start using this now that we're lining up lethal soon, right? It also just kind of puts him in this middle spot where it's like, man, I kind of want to heal, but maybe I can wait. But if he waits, he's gonna die, right? Because we have all these twin slices. And then, of course, we have that second Metamorphosis chilling as well. Ugh. The freeze might be a non-lethal, right? I can't attack now, sadly. Oh, he is going to use the kind of halfway Witch's Brew. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. Like, can you force him to use it a little early, maybe? That's exactly what happens. If Millhouse was 0 mana, would it see play? I don't think so. Not like in normal constructed Hearthstone, no. This burns a card if I don't commit something first. I definitely don't want to commit a Blade Dance or a Moarg or a Zephrys or a Chaos Nova. Yeah, do we think he's Reno? Like Highlander? Or not? He hasn't played a dupe yet. He's got that Mana Saber, which is kind of weird. If that's the case, he may be out of healing, right? Minus like the Galakron armor. So maybe this works okay in this case. I may not even end up using this coin, but it makes me feel better at least, right? Where it's like, well, I have a chance to use it. I think I'm going to prep this. I think I'm just going to play it and wait. I guess it does make it a little susceptible to like transform effects. Nah, maybe I'll just chill. We can burn a card. We'll just burn a card. We're fatiguing soon, so I'm nervous. I hope I don't burn Kane. That's the only card I really want. I guess I wouldn't mind the second Warglaves either. But I think this is important. I think we might need this. And I'm worried that he'll evolve something or transform something if I just leave out the... No! Not my beloved Kane! Just gonna start going face, I think. I'll play that to get those out of the way, just in case it matters. Still trying to hold the Moarg Chaos Nova. Now with the Magtheridon is pretty sick. I mean, I don't even need the Moarg in that case, but... stuff also active, so stuff like Inner Demon becomes interesting again. Down to 14. We should have like 19 damage next turn. But this dude on 10 just hero power and pass. Sniping much. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't really thought about it too much. I still am like, you know, first off, people are allowed to snipe. It doesn't bother me as much as most streamers, you know. I'm literally streaming my gameplay in a competitive game. I think that's a risk I run. Is it lame to snipe? Probably, yeah. I mean, it's probably not the coolest thing in the world to do, but I don't think they're breaking the rules or anything. I'm not gonna hate on him for it. But I don't usually like think about whether they're sniping or not for that very reason, right? Like, just not paying that much attention, to be honest. Okay, so man, even with like the crazy healing he put out, still just. I mean, I guess I'll take the Shadow Madness, but why is it? I guess it decided I didn't really need a Fireball. I thought I had mana for a Fireball. Maybe I only had 3 mana left? No, I had 4 left. Yeah. Okay, whatever. Zaphras is like, you're good, man. Don't worry. In one sense, that's probably true. Oh my god, Arana. Oh my god, I keep forgetting. This must be the most triggering experience ever. Oh, this idiot. Keeps forgetting Arana. Man. All you guys wanted to do is see Arana. That's all you came for here. Came here for. We had that like crazy good anti-aggro hand against the control shaman, right? And now we're playing against an aggro shaman, and I don't have that crazy good hand with all the twin slices, all the blade dances, all that stuff, right? Now we're stuck like idiots. Oh my god, and this just keeps getting worse. I have to cycle quick. Really need to find IB, Moarg, Immolation Aura, even like Aldraki, Twin Slice, Soul Cleave, all that stuff. Anything, really. Oh my god, I'm gonna lose because my hand is so garbage. Blade Dance is not good yet. How is this hand so bad? How is it so bad? I mean, Wargleaves does honestly put me in this maybe, but I'm just so low. I really have to hit Moarg IB to recover. An Immolation Aura right now too would be pretty sick, honestly. Can I get anywhere with Altruis? No, only if I hit Twin Slice off the top. Does it even deal enough damage to some of these? 0 mana Twin Slice would be nuts. Immolation Aura. Oh my god. I can Immolation Aura, coin, hero power, blade dance, and clear.
Demons?
Which I think I have to.
Demons.
Ooh. Now maybe Warglaves can help me keep up this turn with whatever he develops. Oh my god, that was scary, guys. I still need healing though. I do have Soul Cleave and I-Beams in the deck, so it's not like we can't get healing. It's just gotta find it before it's too late, you know. We might use Kayn to like take a kind of clean trade here if it's necessary, if we can't get the weapon off. I think this looks like a weapon turn, obviously. But Kayn was a possibility as well. Oh my god, Soul Cleave. Okay. That gives me confidence for the future. Let's go ahead and clear these. It seems like you could easily have some minion buffs and stuff. Okay, we're starting to stabilize, thank god. Splitting axe to go face. I mean, this is as clean as Soul Cleave as it gets. Would I drop a Moarg just to heal here if I got it? Doesn't matter. We don't got it. Don't got it. What do I play alongside the Soul Cleave here? Maybe I just drop the Zephrys? Could eat that hit, right? But if it heals me for 3 off that weapon, I'm pretty pumped. I mean, we're not close to Zephrys this game. Theoretically, with Skull, we get a little closer, but not really, right? It's pretty unlikely. We're not even going to play Skull soon, as far as I can tell. So let's just dump the Zephrys for tempo. Maybe it healed 2 there. I don't know. I'll take it, frankly. This could be a good Altruis if we hit the right top deck here. Not something expensive, basically. Skull, not expensive, but still pretty good. Not a bad top deck by any means. Ooh. Ooh. Oh my god. Not gonna worry about the Altruist. I'm just gonna find stuff, make plays here. Oh my god, Soul Cleave again's amazing. All right. I think we've now started to stabilize. Do we take Skull again? We do still have that Altruist in hand. I don't need Metamorphosis. Chaos Strike doesn't really seem to benefit me. We'll take it. I mean, it's not going to be outcasted for long necessarily, but I think with the Soul Cleave, I can probably afford to leave this up. Even if he does do a lot of burst damage, it's not going to be 16 worth, right? Like double Lava Burst Lightning Bolts, 16, I guess exactly. If he had double Lava Burst Lightning Bolt, I'd be pretty ticked. Yeah, maybe just so he can't copy it or anything, I better. I hate losing the last weapon charge though. I didn't hero power, so I couldn't go face or anything with it, right? Just in case, I guess. Just off the most ridiculous, just cover myself against the most ridiculous scenarios, right? Frost Shock's pretty powerful. Thankfully for us, I don't think it'll limit us too much this turn, but still pretty good card. So we can just gain Sun Fury into the Mana Tide, Soul Cleave to heal again, and Hero Power for no reason. But this works out fine. We finally won the board. Finally got some life back. And our Skull of Gul'dan is indeed stranded again, unfortunately, because that Chaos Nova was a pretty high cost blocker there, but that's okay. We're now in a stabilized position. All right. We are no longer in a stabilized position. But Chaos Nova does handle this if we want. Could we get away with like Altruist, Chaos Strike? I mean, it's risky because I don't always clear the Onyxia in that case. If I top deck the right stuff, I certainly could. I'd have 3 mana to spend. I'd have to deal 2 damage to the Onyxia though, which is pretty tough. But I draw... Yeah, I don't think so. If I had 1 more mana, this would be a pretty sick play. I think I probably just have to go Chaos Nova, right? We can follow up the Chaos Nova with double Chaos Strike to draw through and see what happens.
Found you.
Well, that means we can Chaos Strike first to see what we find, but... Oh man, the Altruist would have worked. Oh dude, that's a little bit of a pain. I sort of hate that. I'm not willing to take the extra damage here, right? I want to just I don't want to tank 8. He seems like he's a deck that's got a lot of burst damage, so we would have had the Altruist clear, but I don't think it's worth going for it. That's a pretty high risk when we're still in a good position to win this game. If we were like down and out and had no hope, of course we'd go for it, but we're not playing to outs yet, right? We kind of have belief that we're gonna win. It's a little awkward to clear again, but Altruist could be nuts depending on the top deck. It's not something expensive. Aldraki, is that cheap enough? 7, 8, 9, 10. I'm only gonna get 4 pings out of that. Uh-oh. So I clear 1, I leave 3 up. I can hero power the other one. Shame this was like not any other card, man. But good news is, it's still healing me for a lot. I mean, he has 11 though, so if he has 10 damage in hand, we're dead. But he's gonna want to kill the Altruist too. 1 damage off, dude. Bloodlust incoming. His Bloodlust is not enough. He needs Bloodlust plus like Lava Burst to win. I mean, Bloodlust is still scary, don't get me wrong, but... Wow, dude. Just totally clueless on what to keep in the mulligan here. I mean, these are all fairly reactive cards. This gives me something to kill early. This is, you know, a little bit of AoE. This can scale pretty well for damage, so just gonna chill here. And certainly, Skull near the left side of the hand feels good, so. So I have 1 card, so I just want to chill. I think we're gonna chill actually, because there are some 3 health break points in Hunter that probably matter for Immolation Aura. Ooh, Vulpir is perfect. Okay. But again, you know, it's not one of those things where it's like, well, what do you actually want off your Vulpira, right? Blade Dance is a card we run, so there's certainly some logic there. Another Volpiro. Oh my god. Seems quite nice. I don't think I mind taking a little chip damage against Hunter. I think we're okay since we have so much life gain. I think I enjoy Chaos Strike for these Blade Dance enablers and potential life gain off of Aldraki, and sometimes just proactive stuff to do, right?
Hands up my dice.
Let's go ahead and soften this up. The cost of a little extra health. Now that said, I don't actually have any healing in hand right now, so that's potentially a little risky, but this should be okay. Should be okay. Bambushed by Shuma. That brings me great joy. Faceless counter, but all good. We can now do the Chaos Strike Blade Dance here to open up the skull for next turn, which is pretty sick. Although hand size restraints do limit that a little bit, but maybe not next turn if not, right? Maybe in the future at some stage. It has felt like we've sort of overdrawn a lot in this deck, just between all the crazy spectral sights and skulls and everything else. It's been hard to keep the hand empty enough almost. I wish there were just a handful more proactive plays you could make, but maybe I just need to be dumping Moargs more regularly, you know? Maybe just throwing away Blade Dances for a single minion, that sort of thing could be the difference there, right? Maybe that's all we need to do separately. So we have another like twin slice Blade Dance here. Maybe that's good enough. Double twin slice Blade Dance. That does move the hand emptier a little bit. I think we use the one closer to the middle here than this in case we want future Altruist lines, right? Blade Dance does feel very powerful in this scenario, right? Like just keeping tempo, still chipping face. It's really, really cool. Good healing setup here, potentially. Skull's still a little heavy. We could coin first. I think that would open us up enough. Siamat kill. This deals 6 with Moarg and Blood Mage, but that's 7 mana. I'd have to coin a hero power and take 6. Of course, I'd heal a lot, so that wouldn't be that bad. An I-Beam here would sure help. I mean, I think this has to die. I can't leave 12 damage on board, right? Man, I don't love that, but... I hope this works like I think it does. It does. The spell damage does not apply afterwards, right? You could argue that logic, but spell damage applies first thing. I don't know if play order matters or if not. I imagine it doesn't. I think it always would calculate it that way, but just to be safe. Spell damage applies to the spell. That's a good way to think about it. Yeah, spell damage applies to the spell. Moarg happens after the spell has been cast, basically. Like, Moarg happens outside of your hand. Spell damage happens inside of your hand, so the Moarg would double the spell damage. That's a good way to frame it. Yeah. That's a healthy way to think about it, I think. Makes sense to me. Alright, so Skull now makes sense. I think I might just hero power Kane, honestly. I don't expect Hunter to have a lot of big taunts that I have to push through, but I have the kind of board clear to do that if I need to anyway. This just develops a proactive threat, gets a little damage through again, makes him think about my board perhaps, may make an Alex Raza a little nerve-wracking if he's thinking about being dead. My total damage output right now is like, what, 5, 7? Kane would be 10, and Metamorphosis would be 15. I didn't really check mana on all that, but, you know, total damage in hand is 15 or 20 over 2 turns, maybe 21 with hero powers over 2 turns, that sort of thing. Chaos Nova here seems fine. Probably just like Chaos Nova and Metamorphosis, right? Start putting him on those damage outs. Oh my god, Wargleave's Chaos Nova also is cool. Okay. Metamorphosis for the surprise later. I guess, do I want to go ahead and put this in? It sets me up for lethal next turn with Twin Slice, right? So probably. Ooh, Altruist as well. Oh my god. Alright. So now we have Metamorphosis for 5 and Twin Slice for 5. That's 10 damage. Yeah, I tell you, man, Altruist into Immolation Aura has been the constant sticking point for this deck. It's just never quite good enough. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't need that to be a... As long as I'm not dead, that's no big deal. Yeah, Blade Dance is hard carried here. Blade Dance so sick. Wait, am I? One mana can't kill me. What is that? Rapid fire? Oh, it's not matter. Okay, cool. GG, ladies and gents.
My true potential.
Yeah, man, is Twin Slice really nerfed at all, guys? I don't know. It's certainly Altruist got nerfed, I think. Did Twin Slice actually get nerfed or not? I don't know.